Thanks for joining me today. There are 5 value resorts at Walt Disney World, and today I'm going to rank them for you. These are the least expensive of the 3 Disney resort options: value, moderate, and deluxe. The value resorts are great because they still give you the perks of Disney property, but at a lower price, and you still get the Disney magic. My family has had the privilege of staying at each, and this was a really hard task to rank them, but here you go. Here's an honest Disney fanatic's opinion of the 5 value resorts. Number 5 is Disney's All-Star Sports. This is one of the 3 All-Star resorts. I'm not a sports person, so the theming wasn't really drawing me in to stay here, but the price was right. All-Star Sports is a sports-themed resort, just like it sounds. If you love baseball, basketball, football, or even surfing, you will love the larger-than-life theming here. Pros to All-Star Sports is that it's small and usually the least expensive. No matter which section you stay in, it has a pretty short walk to a pool, the main hall, and buses. I think this is a very family-friendly resort too because of the theming and size. Cons is that it only has bus transportation like the other All-Star resorts, and sometimes there are high school sports teams here, which can make it a little crowded and noisy. Also, the theming is great, but is probably the most niche out of the resorts. Alright, number 4 is going to All-Star Music, which is honestly very similar to All-Star Sports, but with a music theme. I'm putting this above sports because of the theming. The huge instruments are great, and the theming of the music playing throughout the resort is great as well. In the jazz section, you'll hear jazz, and in the country section, you'll hear country, and so on. Pros are pretty similar to All-Star Sports as well, with the small resort being an advantage to get where you need to go quickly. The big pro that All-Star Music has for it is that there are some family suites, probably the cheapest family suites on Disney property. These rooms can hold up to 6 adults, so are great for a large family. Cons are, again, it just has bus transportation and a food court like the other value resorts, and if you aren't much of a music lover, you may not want to stay here or will not be interested in the theming. But the price is usually right, so consider staying here if you're booking a last-minute trip. This may surprise you, but I'm actually going to put Art of Animation at number 3. I absolutely love this resort. The theming is incredible, and you're literally living in the Disney magic. But it's on the pricey side for a value resort. Pros would be the theming, especially if you love The Lion King, The Little Mermaid, Finding Nemo, or Cars. The details are incredible. The inside of the rooms are themed immensely as well. Plus, not only does it have bus transportation, but it also has access to the Skyliner, which is such a great option if you're heading to Epcot or Hollywood Studios. Cons to Art of Animation is that it primarily has family suites. These rooms are adorable, but quite expensive. If you did the math per person, it may work out okay, but you'll probably be spending $400 to $600 per night for these rooms. The rooms in the Little Mermaid section are standard rooms with 2 queen beds, but they are still more expensive than any of the other value resorts. And the beds are always down, unlike the convenience of the Murphy beds at the All-Star Resorts or Pop Century. Number 2 is going to All-Star Movies because this has amazing Disney magic theming as well. The Toy Story and 101 Dalmatians sections make you feel like you're in the movie. So pros to this resort are adorable theming for a drastically lower price than Art of Animation. Some of the theming is a little outdated, but if you want to guarantee a popular movie, you could stay in a preferred room, which is still cheaper than the Little Mermaid rooms at Art of Animation. Cons would be the same as the other All-Star resorts. Only a food court and only bus transportation. And at an All-Star, you may run into large groups staying there, which could clog up the bus or the food lines. If lots of high schoolers bother you, maybe avoid the All-Star resorts. Alright, so that means number 1 is going to Pop Century. This fad-filled resort is adorable, and you definitely should walk around the lobby and resort to check out all the details. Pros to this resort is that they're updating the food court and shop, as well as the rooms to have a little more color. The rooms are very similar to the All-Star rooms, but now they have a little more pop to them, pun intended. Pop Century will be more expensive than the All-Stars, but cheaper than Art of Animation, and you still get Skyliner access. This makes travel so smooth for some of your theme park days, or even checking out the boardwalk area. And honestly, this resort isn't too large, so if you only get a standard room, you shouldn't be that far from anything. Cons would be that it's not as Disney themed as All-Star Movies or Art of Animation, but it does have some if you're on the lookout, more than the other two All-Stars. There is so much other fun theming though that it may not matter to you anyway. So what do you think? This was a difficult task for sure. Would you have ranked them any differently? Let me know in the comments. Thanks again for joining me today. Remember to like, subscribe, and ring the bell to get notifications when a new video comes out. Thanks for watching Optimistically Disney, where we love all things Disney.